My name is Betty and I live and travel in my minivan. And in today's video, I visit waterfalls, lots of waterfalls. So if you like waterfalls, you're gonna love this video. So if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe. Being ready to start St. Mary's and Virginia Falls Trail. So here's the beginning of the trailhead here. Just lovely. It was pouring down rain yesterday, so it's beautiful this morning. So I believe if you look closely right in the middle there, you can see the falls from here. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, right there in the middle of the screen. I think that's where we're headed first. So as I head down the trail here, I've got the sun on my back. It feels really, really good. It's rather cool this morning. Don't know the exact temperature. So this is looking back at St. Mary's Lake. The rock along this trail is really something. I've been seeing these flowers all along this trail. It's just really pretty. Just lots of new growth after whatever fire came through here. There's a little squirrel climbing up on those rocks there. Pretty cute. I'm not sure if that's a squirrel or whatever they call those other things, but I think it's kind of curious now. Now I'm coming up on the St. Mary River. Looks like that flows into the St. Mary Lake. Several mud puddles here from last night's rain. But just thought the trail was just beautiful here, and just right over there is the river. It's so nice to walk along. I'm seeing the falls up ahead. And now I'm not so sure that the falls I saw up on the mountain earlier was the St. Mary's Falls. This might be the St. Mary's Falls. Coming up to the falls here. Picture of the river going down from the falls. Looks like it creates a little island in there. There are several of these smaller streams. This one I get to walk across on the stones. That'll be fun. Here we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. So here's those falls that you're seeing at the very beginning. I don't know what they're called. Well, this is on the Virginia Creek, so I'm not really sure what they're called. Here's another no-name falls along the trail. They're beautiful. So my younger grandkids get a real kick out of seeing Grandma on TV. So I'm trying to get used to taking more pictures of myself. So here is yet another unnamed fall, at least that I don't know the name of. Didn't know any of these are even on this trail. This is just fantastic. So apparently the trail goes up this rockwork here. And I was just told that all these falls are part of Virginia Falls. They just kind of go down the mountainside on Virginia Creek. This is so peaceful out here. I know the trail gets busier in the afternoons, but I'm having a lot of fun. It's busy enough. I haven't been too worried about bears or anything. It's just gorgeous. So this is a little bridge over a tiny side trail I took. Just beautiful. More beautiful trail. Everybody coming down says the falls are really, really pretty. Okay, here's Virginia Falls. I think there's a better viewpoint just down the bit. Here's a wide angle look at the falls. They are beautiful. And the rock around here is just gorgeous too. The rock's been beautiful all the way up. So have the falls. This looks like a side chute from the falls here. You know, I'm the only one up here right now. This is really kind of pleasant. I just love it. This is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm the only one here. Beautiful. Oh, so I think I'm just gonna hang out here until somebody else shows up because it's just too beautiful. So I'm beginning the trek back down here. It was fun, but somebody did show up. I mean, it was bound to happen. But that was good because I had it long enough. So this is kind of interesting. You can see how this little stream of water is just slowly wearing away at that log. It's cool. So there's a steady stream of people coming up now. So yeah. I don't think you get the falls to yourself anymore. One of the benefits is starting early. So the one thing I didn't notice was how green this water, greenish blue this water was coming out of St. Mary's Falls. Beautiful. I think I read someplace that it changes that color because of little particles out of the kind of dust particles off of the rocks. That it makes it reflect in the sun. That's probably why I didn't notice it earlier, because it was too early. But it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but the rainbow is right there. lot of people down there now, but they sure are beautiful. So the man you see sitting down there is the one I told about the view from down there. He seems to like it too. It was nice. So I'm coming up on the end of this hike. All in all, it'll be about 3.5 miles. And it was one of my favorites. I mean, well, for waterfalls, you know, I'm kind of, I love waterfalls. So, you know, it was a really nice one for that. So anyhow, I hope it's still early enough in the day and I'm gonna go look for another hike to do. St. Mary's Lake. And the mountains up above. I believe that's the Going to the Sun Mountain right there. Have to check it out. Okay, I checked it out. That is Going to the Sun Mountain. It is 9,643 feet. So that's on the north side of the road. That's the south side of the road. I finally found a really nice clearing. These mountains are just unique, very interesting. These are all to the south of the road. Mostly you just see cliffs to the north when I look, but I'm kind of on the Sun Point Nature Trail, but I'm heading to Bering Falls. It's not a very big, long trail, just a short one. So I don't know if I'll head off in another direction or if I'll just do the short trail, but it should be nice. St. Mary's Lake and the mountains in the background. Another view of St. Mary's Lake and the other mountains in the background. Wow, if you turn over here, I don't know if you can see them through the trees, but just kind of surrounded by mountains. And very pretty flowers. The walls and the mountains on the trail ahead just pretty nice. This is Bering Falls. Getting a little bit of a shower right now. Very pretty. I just can't get over how colorful these rocks are. So cool. Hello there. Hello. Hi. Nice of you to say hi. Bye-bye. This is Bering Creek. This is the bridge that goes over Bering Creek. This is really interesting. The water comes in here with such force and it goes over there. And it looks like it actually pushes it uphill a little bit over something. And then around into the creek over here. Interesting. Call this Sun Point, St. Mary's Lake. This is on the drive back to the campsite. Okay, well there's a bear right in the middle of the guy's running. So right in the middle is Jackson Glacier. This is McDonald Creek. This is the Trail of the Cedars Nature Trail. I'm only going through part of it. I'm going to go ahead and go on up to Avalanche Lake. I might come back and do this. It's just beautiful. Okay, this is Avalanche Creek. So gorgeous walking through here. This is beautiful. This is the trail. Wow. The trail up ahead. Well, there's a lot of climbing on this trail, but There's so many places to stop and take pictures, it's hard to get tired. Check out this wall on the other side of the creek here. This place is just beautiful. So there's a dense section of the woods coming up there. Still going up. So I finally reached the top, 600 and some, in a little over 2 miles, 600 and some feet again. This is Avalanche Lake. There's waterfalls there across the lake. Those are some pretty tall waterfalls.
Yeah, any other person might be freaking out.
There's more of them over there. Back to the Trail of the Cedars. I'm having a good time. So that's kind of cool. It's just a rotting cedar, just rotting in place there. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.